Everybody should have at least 3 mentors at any time, and they can change. And those 3 mentors are found by the how part of my life. Don't pick your mentors conveniently, meaning, hey, I like this guy or this person is my teacher. To me, mentorship is the accelerator of all accelerators. Because if you're particular in what you want, you should find someone that's already in that situation, right? And have at least 3 people, and don't be afraid to ask for help. The biggest compliment that I get during the day is you guys showing up and giving me your time, and meanwhile, everyone's amazed that I give an hour of my time. But to me, it's people ask, oh, can you help me with this? I've always taken that as a huge compliment. So you're complimenting someone when you ask them for mentorship. Also be very specific about the ask, right? When I ask big time guys to mentor me, I'm very specific. I'm like, I want you to mentor me on your relationship with money. I need your cell phone. I will be very concise. I'll call, text, or email you with a specific question. I'll make it very easy for you. But answering those quick questions can change your entire life. Also, by asking for mentorship, you become an investment of that person, right? Ben Franklin, in his autobiography, wrote, best thing you can do is ask for help, because if you ask for help, you become an investment of that person. Everybody should have at least 3 mentors at any time, and they can change. And those 3 mentors are found by the how part of my life. So I seek people that sit in the situation that I want to be in, that have the knowledge, whatever. So those mentors, those people, those aggregate of how I seek. So how do I find them? I literally ask. I do research. I will go to charity events. So if, Steve Wynn's the guy that I want to learn the relationship with money that Steve Wynn has, because, at a high level, forget how to make money. I want to have a relationship money like somebody like that, because that energy. So how am I going to learn it? Due diligence, I found a charity that he was involved with, knew that he would be there. And I literally went up and introduced myself and said, hey, I'm Dave Meltzer. Would you mind mentoring me? I really appreciate what your relationship with money is. He's like, what does that mean? Like literally standoffish. I'm like, really, to be honest, I just need your cell phone. And if I will be concise, but if I could just text, email, or call you real quickly and ask you questions that come up in my life about your relationship money, how you would deal with it, it would mean the world to me and change my life. And he said, yeah, sure. And literally I've called him 3 times in my life, and it changed the trajectory of my life, because I leveraged 60 years of experience of somebody that has a really good relationship with money.
Anyone read Think and Grow Rich? Right? Every time I read Think and Grow Rich, by the way, I make $1 million. I swear, this book is amazing. I wanted to write a book based off of the principles I live in, like Think and Grow Rich, an evergreen book. So I went to the Napoleon Hill Foundation. I didn't know anyone. I went to the Napoleon Hill Foundation. There's this guy, Greg Reed, that runs all his 57 books that he's published, and all in the same genre. And I said, Mr. Reed, can I ask you a favor? I want to write a best-selling book like Think and Grow Rich. Can you help me? He said, sure. Imagine the dummy tax that I didn't have to pay. My first book was a top 10 bestseller immediately. It took me probably 1/10 the time to write. I now have written 6 books. They won't even let me release the second book, because every month my book sells more and more and more, all because I asked one guy for help. The second person I asked for help is a really famous guy. I sat down to dinner for the first time with Steve Wynn. Anybody know Steve Wynn? You guys are hospitality people. Sat down with Steve Wynn. First question out of my mouth was, embarrassed to say so, Mr. Wynn, but I have a favor to ask. He kind of looked back. I said, can you mentor me? What does that mean? I said, I want to learn your relationship to money. I've made a lot of money, but I want to learn how to make $1 billion. And I know that it's an energy, it's a philosophy, it's not a skill set that I can't learn, and I'd like you to help me. Can you make yourself available, and I'll be efficient by phone, email, or text if I have a quick question about my relationship or your relationship with money, what you would do. I figured, what did I have to lose? His response was, sure, here's my cell phone. For the last 4 years of my life, I have had a free consultant, which most people would pay thousands, if not millions of dollars to have, all because I asked for help, utilized the Ben Franklin effect. And of course, I always follow up with, is there anything I can do for you? And I have done things for him. And I became an investment of his. And he's been a great mentor to me.